Luck favors the well-prepared. This time on Sales Talk with Joe. Whether you've been in sales for years, are just starting your sales career, or are even just considering a career in sales, Sales Talk with Joe is designed to help you be more successful. Now, I once heard that quote from the late, great sportscaster Chris Schenkel. I don't know if it was original or if he was quoting somebody else. It really doesn't matter. It's a great quote, and there's a lot of truth in it. So how do you prepare for your sales calls? I'll tell you, when I was young, what I used to do to prepare was load my trunk with literature from the companies that we sold for. If you recall, I told you I was a manufacturer's representative or a manufacturer's agent. We sold for a number of different companies. So I had lots of brochures, catalogs where it was applicable, and other sales information in my trunk. And when I arrived at a prospect or a customer, I'd open the trunk and grab as much literature as I could carry and go into that customer. Now, I'd walk into the customer with a big stack of literature under my arms and be prepared to go through everything. And as long as the customer would sit still and listen, I'd keep pitching. I sold some product that way, but it really wasn't a very good way to do it. Because a lot of the stuff wasn't applicable to the customer or was applicable to the customer, but because I hadn't done any preparation to learn about the customer and where they were at in regards to a product that I wanted to sell them, I didn't necessarily make it relevant to them. So today, as a 21st century salesperson, what's the best way to prepare for a sales call? Well, number one, you should make sure that you know your product inside and out. What I would do when I would go on a sales visit with a customer, or even just do communication, via Skype or Zoom or FaceTime or whatever, I would talk to our product manager ahead of time and make sure I was as up to date as I could be on product and the latest developments within what we were offering and updates on quality, those kind of things. So that was always step number one. Make sure I was up to date on our product. Number two, I would do as much research as I could on the competitors. What were they doing? What was going on in the marketplace? What kind of programs they were offering? Anything that I needed to know about them. So if I ran into that at a prospect, I would appear to be knowledgeable and know what was going on. Number three, I contacted our marketing department and said, hey, make sure I'm up to date on all the latest information and materials we have in relationship to marketing and promotions, those kind of things. Number four, I would visit the customer's website and gather as much information as I could about the customer, what products they were offering, what their marketing strategy was, how they were taking the products that we sold to market, or how they marketed themselves, so that I could be a little bit more relevant to them. And in my conversation with them, sound like I know what I was talking about. And really, as far as preparation goes, that was it. Because my next step, is particularly if it was a first visit at a prospect, was to do discovery, to learn as much as I could about the customer. I'll do a video a little bit later to help you come up with the best strategy to do discovery and learn what you need to about the customer. But it's always better to go into a customer prepared, to have that basic information at your fingertips, so that as you engage with the customer, number one, the customer has confidence that you understand your product, the competitor's product, and the market. You're not just flying by night or offering platitudes that your company has served up to you. You really are a student of your industry, your product, and the marketplace. And number two, it makes you much more relevant, much more quickly with the customer. They don't feel like you're there just to pitch them product. You're there to be a consultant, learn about them, and match your product or service to their wants, needs, and desires, which is critical. So I think it was Abraham Lincoln, or at least it's accredited to Abraham Lincoln, who once said, if I had 8 hours to cut down a tree, I'd spend 7 sharpening the axe. Now, did Abraham Lincoln really say that or not? I don't know. There's lots of things attributed to Abraham Lincoln, quote-wise. I think someone even said that he once said it's bad to text and drive. Now, I'm pretty sure old Abe didn't say that. But again, whether it was him that said it or not, there's a lot of wisdom in the admonition to spend the time sharpening the axe before you start cutting down the tree. There's a lot of wisdom in spending time prepping for a call before you actually, or any type of engagement with a customer before you actually do it. Make sure you allocate time to prep, learn as much as you can, and engage the customer more knowledgeably. You will have more success and close more sales. I'm Joe Ferguson. Thanks for watching. If this video was helpful for you, please like, subscribe, comment, and share it with somebody that might get a value and benefit from it. If you have a product or service that you think might be beneficial to my audience, rather, email me. My email is in the description below. Email me and let me know, and I'll be happy to talk to you about sponsorship opportunities. If you just want to talk about sales, if you want to, get engaged and do a little bit more in-depth conversation about sales, feel free to email me. I'll be happy to talk to you and chat with you. I'm Joe Ferguson. Thanks for watching Sales Talk with Joe. Be on the lookout next Thursday for the next installment of Sales Talk with Joe.